We got Jen and known as the Compass Roses right here right now. Good evening, ladies.
Hello.
How's it going?
I'm good. Um, yeah, this is just Melissa right now. I think
Okay.
Jen is supposed to be calling in just a second.
Okay. Well. While we wait on Jen, thank you for being on. And I will, we'll get to Jen when she does call in.
All right.
The first time I met you, Melissa, was less than a year ago. It was at O'Neill's. It was a
That's right.
hashtag Teen Sarah Music Fest,
Yes.
and it was you, Whitney Akey, Taylor Hughes, and Ryan Sinclair of all little
Yes,
pieces. That was a fun
it was
show,
cool.
and it was all for a good cause. And I also heard of you. You made some headlines over
Have
a
I?
you made some headlines over a song that you did about a certain famous country singer, which from my which from my
That's
understanding,
right.
which from my understanding, at least from the people that I talk to, ain't that much of a fan of Luke Bryan.
That's right. I know. I've heard.
So I, let's talk about this particular song that you did. But
Okay.
hold that thought because Jen is calling in right now.
All right. Great.
Let me add Jen on here. Um, and Jen, are you there? She's in the conversation. Jen, are you there? She should be on the phone line with us right now. Melissa, are you still there?
I'm here. I'm here.
Okay, Jen, you're on the air with us right now. Just so you know. But but I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on Jen's end, but she is on the
Hopefully, we'll
air.
get worked up.
But while we wait for Jen, let's talk about this song. What was it like working on it? And did you think it was gonna get that big of a buzz that it did?
No, I didn't. At the time, my twins were really young, and yeah, I hadn't gone out or done anything in a really long time since before they were born. So me and my mom had gotten these tickets like really early and decided we'd have like a little mother-daughter evening out and just thought it would be fun because it was out at Talon Winery and we thought it'd be a fun evening. And I really, I knew some of Luke Bryan's songs, but I really hadn't, listened to a lot of his stuff. But we just thought it would be a fun concert. And, we were under the impression it was kind of like a smaller thing since we know what the roads are like getting out there to Talon, and we didn't know that it was like 10,000 people. And I'm trying to think. I think that we left like 3 hours early, and I mean we missed the whole concert. We didn't even move. We were on Taste Creek Road. I mean there was people getting out of their cars and walking and getting drunk on the side of the road. Like it was crazy. And Luke Bryan songs were coming on, and I kept thinking of that song. I don't want this night to end, and I kept thinking, well, I just want this night to end at this point. Like it's not working out, and so we finally just had to turn around and leave, and we heard of all the stories, afterwards, and it was all over the news that I just like started thinking of all these play on words, and like by the next day I wrote the song, and I just thought it was funny, but no, I just did not imagine that it would the news came out and interviewed me into the story, and I just thought it was funny. I didn't think that it would really anybody would see it, so that was pretty cool.
Hey, you never know what can happen in this world.
That's
And
right.
but at the end of the day, to see a local artist like yourself get some sort of recognition, that was pretty cool. And I know there
Yeah,
was
that was.
there was a lot of uproar over it, and I think
It
that
was.
may have been one of the reasons why some of the people that I know are not that much of a fan of the guy. I don't hate
Yeah, I
him.
hear he's not like.
Yeah. So, and now we just lost Jen, but hopefully she'll call back.
Oh no. Okay.
I think she may have heard us the whole time, but I still can't hear her on my end. So hopefully she'll
Okay.
call back. Um, yeah.
I'll speak for her if we can't get
Okay.
her.
Okay. She's calling back in. Unfortunately, if I answer this call, that's gonna put you on hold.
Okay. I'll
So
hang tight.
all right, we'll see if this works. Here?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah. How's it going?
It's going good.
Okay. So thank you for being on the show. Uh,
No,
so I got good news and I got some bad news at the moment. Uh,
it's
the good,
bad news first.
okay, the bad news is for some reason my Skype is acting up. I was trying to get you both on at the same time, and
Okay.
so Melissa is on hold at the moment. So yeah. So I'm trying to figure that out. I'm trying to get on here. But while I sort that out, what make
Okay.
how did you and Melissa decide to join forces and form this duo of the Compact Roses?
Okay. Well, we were actually met at a open mic night here in Georgetown. I guess probably last May, and just met and talked, and that was about it until about, I guess, August. I was kind of coordinating all the entertainment for our Scott County Farmers Market, and I contacted her and some of the other people that I met at the open mic about coming down on Saturdays to perform during the Farmers Market. And her Saturday, we just kind of did a rotating schedule, and her Saturday got rained out. And I was doing the next Saturday, and I said, hey, why don't you just come out and bring your guitar, and I'll have my ukulele, and we'll just play together. And she's like, okay, that's awesome. So she did, and we had talked. We knew that we both had young children, and I have a 3-year-old little boy. And so we kind of connected on the mom level, you know. So we played some songs, and I think I played My Sunshine, and she kind of just started singing harmony on it, and I was like, oh, that sounds really good. And then she played Wicked Games by Chris Isaac, and I had some harmony on that, and it was kind of like those moments where we were like, man, we sound pretty good together. And it's so funny because I'm kind of twangy when I sing. She's really not. She just has this beautiful kind of pure tone that I really love, and it just worked. And we were kind of like, you know what, we sound pretty good together. And I had a gig at an orchard, I guess in October, and I invited her to come and play with me there. So that was probably our first time was actually like really performing together. So we haven't been doing this very long. This is all pretty new to us, and we're definitely learning as we go.
Well, that was pretty awesome.
Yep.
For some reason, I can't seem to get y'all both on at the same time.
Okay.
So here's what I'm gonna do.
All right.
We're gonna end this call so that I can end Melissa's call, and then y'all two try to call back, and I'll see I can get you at the same time.
So you want me to call back?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Call back in about 2 minutes. Call back in about two
Okay.
minutes. All right.
Sounds good.
All right.
Bye.
Talk to you soon. All right. So we just ended the. So Melissa, you there? Believe I'm back with Melissa.
Yep, here
Uh,
I am.
all right. So I was just talking to Jen. Now I'm gonna see if I can add her to the call this time.
All
And
right. I was listening to it online, so
okay.
I'm up to speed to some degree.
Okay. So I just
Hello.
Jen, are you there?
Oh, hey.
Hey.
I got y'all both. It's a miracle.
Awesome. Reunited again.
Yeah.
And it feels so good. No, I'm just
Here we
Lovely.
go.
kidding.
Lovely. So
Sorry.
now I'm now joined with Jen and Melissa collectively at the same time. Thank you, Skype,
Right.
for making that happen. So the first time I talked about meeting Melissa for the first time, and now I'll talk about meeting Jen. It was at the Borough alongside with Melissa. Y'all ladies were there alongside with Taylor Hughes and Chelsea Nolan, and that was the first time I seen y'all both perform together, and y'all sound very, very lovely. Uh,
Well, thank you.
and what I love about shows like that at the Borough, you know, it feels like getting a chance to know the artist know more and just hearing the stories behind the songwriting and the process and the songs that y'all wrote together. Um, so I want to talk about this name, Compass Roses. Um, what made y'all decided to go with the name of that, of Compass Roses?
Well,
Well, Jen.
actually, I've always, it's kind of funny because I've always been a fan of Compass Rose, like, and what it represents on the map, about kind of telling you, where to go, north, south, east, west. Um, and I have a tattoo of a Compass Rose. And so when we were trying to figure out, what we were going to do, um, I was like, Melissa, what do you think about Compass Roses? And she was like, I love it. And she was obsessed with, she said she'd always drawn roses. So it was really cool. So that's kind of how it happened.
Yeah, that's it.
So I got a chance to play two songs that you have done. One is called The Willow, and the other is called Wide Open Road. I definitely enjoy both records. Very refreshing, and just the melody of your voices, and it fit very well with both songs. Um, talk
Well, thank
about
you.
talk about recording these songs, Wide Open Road and The Willow, and what are both songs all about.
Well, we co-wrote The Willow together. It was like, I think that was well, we've co-written two. I think that was our second that we co-wrote together. And we were just talking about, I was like, she was talking about the willow trees, and she's like, that's my favorite tree. I'm like, well, that's my favorite tree. We're like, well, we should write a song about it. So we just sat down together and and then Jen is amazing at writing lyrics and coming up with really unique ways to say things and express things in a different way. And I came up with the like the hook and arranged the song, and she came up with all the verses, and then we just came together, and it's really exciting to be able to find somebody to do that with, because that's hard to find. So yeah, it's exciting. And then Wide Open Road is a song that Jen wrote, and it's exciting. She can tell you about that.
Yeah, Wide Open Road, that's just one of those things that when my husband and I got together, we love just road tripping and just going anywhere. And it's hard when you have a kid that, your life changes a lot. And, I got to thinking about, man, we need to get back to that kind of frame of mind when we're just, kind of we're so planned in our life today, from work to children to everything. And sometimes I think just having a good road trip with a person that you love is just one of the most freeing, most awesome things that you can do. And so that's kind of what that song's about, is just being on the road with somebody you love, and just kind of no agendas, no phones, just kind of, windows rolled down, listening to good music.
So with these two songs that I've got a chance to play, is this going to lead into a potential EP or full-length album for you two?
Yeah, we definitely would want to do some recording. We'd love to have an album at some point. We already have enough original songs to do an album. So that's something we're working towards. Sure.
Yeah, we enjoy recording and would like to have an experience a little bit better than my garage band phone.
Oh,
but thank goodness for the garage band. Thank goodness for it. 'Cause we wouldn't have anything.
So there's a place at Georgetown, Kentucky, where y'all ladies have performed called Raise That Taps. Very well-known place. Unfortunately, something took place at the event. Talk about that place and what it's meant to y'all, and is there any update on Where's That Tap as of this time?
Well, that's the place where we actually met. That's the place where we actually met at the open mic. That's actually like after the Orchard. That was our first gig, I guess, in December of last year. And the cool thing about Red State Taps and what it did for our local community is it really highlighted local musicians and gave local musicians the opportunity to be heard. And the open mics, it brought out, it enabled Melissa and I to meet, which has been fantastic. But it just gave a stage to so many local artists that wouldn't necessarily have the ability to do so. So when Red State burnt down, we were devastated. That we played there every month, and we loved it.
Yeah, it was like our musical home.
Yeah. It was so disheartening when that happened, and we felt so bad for our friends and worked there, and and like I said, that was kind of our place, and we were so sad for them. But last we heard they're looking for another building, but we haven't had any updates since then.
Yeah, and it's given us, kind of pushed us to, kind of go out of our comfort zone and find new places to play, and so, there's always positive things that can come out of it, but we hope that it'll be back soon because everyone was always so good to us and so supportive, and it's definitely a big loss, so hopefully it'll be back soon.
I definitely have heard so much about Where's That Taps and what it's meant to a lot of local acts, especially those in the Georgetown area, getting a platform, getting a chance to perform, and I know y'all ladies have performed there. I know 5 Minutes Left, they performed there, Anna Z, and a couple other those. They even traveled from Lexington to Georgetown to be there. So it definitely has meant so much, and hopefully Red Step Taps can recover from this so that they can get back to business and get back to the open mic, because it just comes to show you that local music, that there's a place for artists to do what they love to do. So do you ladies have any upcoming show? I know y'all going back to the borough at some point, but what are some of the upcoming shows y'all would like to promote?
Well, May 1st, we're doing a charity night at Rock House Brewing for Pause for the Cause. So that's coming up very soon. And then we're also going to do a songwriters round at BurgerFi on May 3rd. And then May 18th, back at the Burl with a couple other awesome bands, so we're excited about that. And then May 27th, we are going to be at Jarfly Brewing in Somerset, so we're really pumped about May. It's just going to be pretty fantastic for us.
Yeah, exciting.
May the 3rd at BurgerFi. That will be Miss Wine Sinclair's monthly songwriting series she's been doing.
Yeah.
I've been, and just for the record, I've been to every single one of those since it began, and I will be there next month.
Awesome.
So
You have to now because you just said you've been to every one.
That's right.
yeah, I mean, I'm trying. I think I'm outside of her parents, wine parents, um,
Yeah.
and her grandma. I also been to every single one since the beginning, and
Wow.
Awesome.
so
Yeah, Ryan's a busy girl too. She's doing a lot of amazing things, and of course, she's fantastic. So
she
I'm
she
thankful to her for all of her support of other musicians as well.
there's this saying, Jill of all trades. I'm just gonna call her the wine of all trades because she does solo music. She's part of a band. She put together shows like this, and
Mhm.
she's very, very young. I mean,
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. She's very young. So that's really amazing.
so shout out
Yeah.
to Sinclair, and I will be there May the 3rd for sure.
Awesome.
So
Well, thank you. We'll look
and
forward to it.
and that's gonna be awesome. They are on Facebook, ladies and gentlemen, the Compass Roses. Look them up. Um, Compass Roses, the Compass Roses. Look it up on Facebook and click that like button. They can check out more of their music, check out the shows, and check out what else they have in the works. And I'm definitely gonna try to make it to the borough as well. Um, and Melissa, you and I have something in common, and I like to look up stuff on my guests. And you happen to be a Dunbar alumni, are you?
Oh yes, yes I am.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
am a class of
I
2000 and class of 2007 actually.
Oh wow,
2005.
cool. I that was the first public school I went to and I graduated from, and that's where I chose I wanted to go, and I loved Dunbar. It was a great school.
Shout out to the Dunbar Bulldogs.
Right,
And
that's right.
and
I was on the dance team.
nice. And I want to make
Okay, Melissa, you didn't tell me that you were on the dance team. Why I'm
oh
not dancing for the show.
Oh yeah. Oh well, I was a cheerleader in the dance. Yeah, I should break that out. When we have a lull in the show, it's just break out like a dance routine.
nice.
I'll play the.
I like the
You can
verse.
do rap. Jen also likes to break out some rap sometime. She can do some
Oh,
rap, and I'll do some dancing. Yeah, well.
we may need to see.
You,
I want to hear Jim rap for sure in the
Oh,
future.
please.
I,
You should do it right now.
okay, I mean, I don't want to
no,
I don't want to put her on a spot or anything. That's up to her,
oh,
and just for the record, we're not on no FCC airwaves. So if you feel the need to curse or whatever, that's up to you. No pressure. You don't have to.
oh my God.
Come on,
Is this really
Jen.
happening?
Treat.
Oh, man. Oh, what did I do? I always do it on mic check, so it's.
That's right. One.
That's my
Check, baby. It's Teddy. Ready with the 1-2 checker. Rex and affected on the record of the track with the honey from. I can't even do it that loud. That was.
That was good enough.
Woo!
That was good enough. That's the first. That's the
A
first
little
time.
taste.
There's a little sneak peek. You might be hearing
That's
it.
right.
You might be hearing Jen rapping on a Compass Roses record in the future. You never
Right,
know.
that'll be the bonus track.
Yeah. Let's make
I mean,
let's make that the
because
bonus track.
Rum Shaker goes so well with our other songs.
Yeah.
It fits right.
Yeah, it fits in perfect. Right. Mhm.
You ladies are awesome. I'm just gonna say that for the record.
Well, thank you. We appreciate you
Thank
having us
you.
on. That was really fun, and we appreciate you and all the support that you do to all the local artists. And congratulations again to you for your Legacy Music Awards
Thank you.
Here.
award.
Truly an honor. It is. I could not be where I am without the support of the local music scene. Everyone went into is welcome me with open arms. So thank you for showing love for brother.
Yes, right.
I
Well, thank you.
yeah, I'll be
We
one of the
love you.
love you too. I'll be one of those. I'll be like the only brother that be going to country shows, that be going to Americana shows. I've been going to rock shows. Of course, I go to hip hop shows too. Some of y'all may know I was at the '90s show. I was on stage with
Oh,
Salt.
so jealous.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, I was
I
on
saw your Facebook post.
I was on stage with Salt and Pepper. People didn't believe
Oh
it.
wow, really?
Yeah, I
Okay.
was
Oh,
there.
that's awesome.
So I mean,
See, that was the other song I was going to rap. I was going to do Shoot.
See?
I
But
love
I
that
went rap.
song. I love that song. They performed it, and I
So she'll
recorded
do
the
it
whole
for
thing.
you special when you come out next time.
Okay, May 3rd is, or May 18th, 19th. But it was great having you ladies on. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you.
Continued success, and expect to see a
Thank
brother
you.
on May 3rd and May 18th.
Well,
So
wonderful.
so
Well, we look forward to seeing you, and thank you so much again.
you ladies have a good night.
Thank
All right,
you too.
Bye bye.
Bye.